What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So this is just going to be a quick match preview video for the upcoming game this coming Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff at St James's Park against the league leaders, Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel's team are firing on all cylinders at the moment. Of course, they just come off the back of a 7-0 thumping of Norwich City, who are languished at the bottom of the Premier League as we speak, yet to get a win in the league. They're only 2 points behind Newcastle as well. And of course, they've just come off the back as well, Chelsea, of yet another win, this time through a penalty shootout on the Carabao Cup, which was last night against Southampton. They come away from that game 4-3 winners on a penalty shootout. And you know, I am not looking forward to this game one bit, to be honest. It's going to be one of them games where we're just going to have to hunker down, see what we can get in it. You know, if we can pick up a draw, I'll take that. You know, a point on the board is better than nothing. But I don't have much hope for this game, to be honest. Graham Jones is going to be taking charge of his second Newcastle United game as caretaker manager. Probably going to be his last as well, with all the rumours going around about the likely appointment of Erik ten Hag from Ajax. Also, Paulo Fonseca is still being mentioned. There's quite a few different managers, but it looks like Ten Hag seems to be the favourite at the moment to get the job, and that's probably because, you know, if we get Ten Hag in, then we're going to get Mark Overmars coming with him as well, so it's pretty much a 2-for-1 deal, and they are absolutely firing on all cylinders as well. In the Arrivadas, Ten Hag has Ajax doing absolute wonders over there in the Dutch league. He's just absolutely thumped Borussia Dortmund 4-0 as well in the Champions League. They just beat PSG in the Arrivadas as well, and he's got Ajax sitting 4 points a lead in the Arrivadas, so he would be an absolutely amazing appointment to see the club forward onto this massive future, you know, that this massive project as well that we've got going as well at the club, or what will be going once we get the director of football in and the manager in, which, like I say, you know, if we get Ten Hag, then we're going to get Overmars coming in as well, and that will sort both positions in one fell swoop. Two birds with one stone, if you will. Looking at Chelsea at St James's Park in the last 5 seasons, they've won 2, lost 2, and drew 1. Looking at Newcastle versus Chelsea in the past 5 games, you look at Chelsea on this one, with Chelsea coming away from the past 5 games with at least 4 wins in the past 5 games. Newcastle only picking up 1 win, and that was back in, of course, the 1920 season, and that was, of course, Isaac Hayden scoring the only goal in the game. For another Newcastle win at St James's Park, you've got to go all the way back to 17-18 campaign for Newcastle winning 3-0 against Chelsea. Of course, that was Dwight Gale and Jose Perez bagging a double in the game. Before that was the 15-16 campaign with a 2-2 draw. Jose Perez and Gini Wijnaldum bagging the goals in the game for Newcastle on that one. But last season at home against Chelsea, we lost 2-0. Of course, the other fixture down at Stamford Bridge was also a 2-0 loss, and the fixture in the previous season before that at Horse was the 1-0 win and a 1-0 loss at Chelsea in the reverse fixture of that game. So, you know, it's not looking good. Looking at, we're going into this game, we're going to have to, like I say, hunker down, see what we can do. Hopefully, you know, if we can pick up a point in the game, it would be amazing. Obviously, we need the win. You know, if we're sitting at the minute 9 games in, no wins, 4 draws, 5 losses, 4 points, only 2 points ahead of Norwich, who are pretty much anchored to the bottom of the Premier League. There is that 7 points of leads to our 4 points, which you can see is starting to show a gap between 17th and 18th place in the table. We do not want that gap to get wider. I did say that in my match review of the Crystal Palace game. We need to be focusing on shortening that gap down and getting out of this relegation battle We need to be looking to advance forward, higher up the league, try and finish as high as possible. Of course, the goal this season mainly is to survive in the Premier League, and then, of course, focus on rebuilding the team come January, focus on at the end of the season rebuilding the team in the summer, and hopefully pushing for something next season. A good cup run would be nice. I'm not saying we're going to win the league next season, but a good cup run would be nice to see from a brand new set of owners, who actually have the good mentality in mind for the club pushing forward. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like I say, it's going to be a tough game. This game come Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff at St James's Park. We do have the home field advantage at least, but it is going to be a tough game. We're going to just have to hunker down, see what we can do. And, like I say, Norwich getting beat 7-0 hasn't helped matters neither. That's just put a lot more worry into the minds of us Newcastle United fans, going into this game. Especially with the way, we played against Crystal Palace. We looked pretty lacklustre, and to be honest, we did get saved by a VAR decision, which actually worked out in our favour for a change, which doesn't happen too often for us Newcastle United fans, but it was quite a delight to see that it actually had happened for a change, and we actually had been able to get something in our favour for once. But let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags. I'm on the road to 700 subscribers, and like I say, I never take any of the support for granted. It is well and truly appreciated, and if we can, like I have said in many other videos, get that 1k subscriber milestone by the end of this year, that would be absolutely amazing. If we could do it by the end of this season, if we kind of get it by the end of this year, then that would be amazing, as long as we can get to that 1k subscriber milestone, hopefully before the 5th anniversary of the channel, which is on the 12th of May 2022. So let us know your thoughts anyway down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and come on the Mags.